let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And as you can see, I've got Mike here with me tonight, and glad to have him. Hello, Mike.
Good to be here, Steve.
Good to be here. Exactly right, Mike. Folks, we got some fishing film. We fished a little bit over the weekend, and got some things going on, you know, and so we're gonna talk. The only bad thing about it is, Mike, we didn't bring any of the baits that we were using.
No,
So,
sure didn't.
well, wait just a second. I think we've got a problem here. Yellow. Yellow. No sound. Well, we better start all over then, Dylan. No sound.
Hey, you could have kept it on the line.
I know, you'd have thought.
Got any sound now? Call us back, Sherry, when you get some sound.
No. She's right.
Nothing off your mouth.
Okay. Just stay with us there and we'll see.
We ain't got something plugged up.
Well, something bad wrong here. I can't hear you, sure.
Okay.
Okay, can now.
With no sound from the very beginning either.
No, yeah, no sound from the very, very beginning.
You didn't get the music or nothing?
No.
Well,
Okay, Dylan's working on this problem. We'll give him a minute here and see what's going on.
Okay.
there's somebody else calling and tell you there ain't no sound.
Hello, caller. Hello. Yeah.
Y'all got sound on my TV.
You,
Well, we got sound on some TVs. There's another caller. Let's see. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hello.
go ahead.
That's Keith Phillips. Keith, can you hear us? Hello, Keith.
Sound like he hung up.
Well, his light didn't go out. Well, we got,
Now you got it, I think.
Yeah.
now we got it?
Yeah, you got it now.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Well, there we go, here we go. Yeah, have we got sound? I don't know why that's not working.
Give it a minute.
Hello, caller.
Hello, Dad. Good to talk to you again. Bill? Okay.
Okay, we got it going now, Dylan. Okay, Sherry, let me check with her.
Yeah.
Have we got sound?
It's good.
It's good. All right, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good deal. That's good to have somebody check after us. Sometimes we forget to plug up things, turn on things, and this, that, and the other. But welcome to everyone watching the show tonight, the Let's Go Fishing Show. And to start all over, Mike, we're just glad to be here.
You got that right.
Glad to be here. Go back to what I said a minute ago. We got to fish a little bit over the weekend. trying to think. The only bad thing we didn't do was we didn't bring any of the baits we caught our fish on.
No, it was a mixture of everything,
It
too.
was it was a mixture of several different baits and that kind of thing. Wesley and I left here last Thursday evening, and we headed to the launch ramp. We had a pretty good night. We got into that heavy rain right there before we got to the interstate, going out of Clinton there, and it rained on us almost all the way to the top of the hill.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And it quit. And when we got down to the boat ramp, the wind was blowing pretty steady, coming out of Big Ridge towards the boat ramp, kind of rough. We kept getting their stuff ready and got the boat. It calmed down. Just it was calming down as we were getting the boat in and got in, and it was just, you could tell the rain was over, lightning on towards Knoxville, and so it cleared off and had a pretty nice night, and backed out there, and shucks, I missed 2 dandy fish right there on that dang boat ramp, and then caught a small one and that kind of thing. But what I noticed about the whole thing was we fished Thursday night, Friday night. Mike and I we went Friday night together, and then we went back up on Saturday night, and it was a totally different lake.
Yeah.
I mean, Thursday night, when that moon come up over the ridge there at Big Ridge Holler, the dang fish just started breaking water, and I mean, you could tell it was the wind had them kind of beat down. But when that moon popped out about an hour and a half later, and we caught a few fish before the moon come up, but when the moon come up, the fish got active, the lake was calm, and it was just a good night. I mean, you could tell things were right. Well, Mike and I go back on Saturday or Friday night, and same thing. It was kind of slow there while we were in the dark.
You didn't get but one strike the whole time we was waiting on the moon to come
Yeah,
up.
that's a fact. And then the minute that moon come up over the ridge, well, we were actually on our third spot when the moon tip come up on the backside of the ridge there, and I said, there comes the moon up, and buddy, it wasn't but a few minutes that thing was up over the bridge there, and we caught 7 or 8 fish, I think it was, off that one point.
Yeah.
I mean, they just, it was every other cast, you had a bite, and if you kept him on, you got him in. If you didn't, he got off, But you could tell it was that kind of night, it was a good one. And then on Friday night or Saturday night, Wesley and I went back, and Mike and Jeff Phillips was in the boat together, and like I said, it was like we was on a totally different lake. The moon come up, nothing breaking, everything was dead. So here's my theory. We caught the fool out of them for 3 nights, and they had to take a night off, Mike.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can figure. I mean,
No.
yeah, that was you can't deny that. That's a fact.
I'll tell you what the difference was between Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday night. Was that wind was coming out of the northwest there, and it had a chop on that water.
Yeah.
And we finally got to catching some fish after we changed enough around on the baits. And we started catching a few fish, and that was the big thing. It wasn't slick like it was the 2 nights before. It had a pretty good chop on the water there.
Well, I'll agree with you, teetotally, because what happens in that clear water, when it's pretty calm out there, that moonlight, there's a lot of light, and the moon was just a little over a quarter full, I guess, between a half and a quarter, the first night, and then each night it got a little smaller. But I agree with you that riffle on that water does have an effect on the light penetration.
That's right.
From the moon, and if it wasn't any moon, it still does the same thing. That was the only difference. But like I said, we had that storm on us there Thursday when we got there, and it calmed down, and the fish bit pretty good. And then Friday night when you and I went back, it was clear as it could be, and we never got but one bite or two bites before the moon came up.
That's right.
And then it was when that moon topped up over the ridges, like I said, it was like you turned the light switch on and fish was breaking water and here and there and out behind us, and the willow flies popping up on top of the water under the black lights. And it was a good night, and even Wesley and I had a good night on Thursday night after the moon come up. We did catch a few fish before it came up, but they just got better as the night went on. And then on Saturday night when Wesley and I were up there, buddy, it was dead. I mean, we wound up putting 6 fish in the boat, and it was we fished several places that we knew was good places to fish, and couldn't get a bite.
That's right.
Couldn't get a bite. I mean, you just cast and cast and cast. So, and then there again, there wasn't no fish breaking or anything. It was just a dead night.
That's for sure.
So you can take that for what it is, but that's the way it was, And most of the time when we fish in back-to-back nights, we try to go, or I do. If I fish these spots the first night, then I don't try to fool with them the second night.
That's right.
And just hit different places, and that kind of thing. Because most of the time you've done hooked or missed several fish on that one place. If you're catching 4, 5, 6 fish off of it, I don't go back to it the second night unless it's just a necessity, and I try to stay away from it. Give them a chance to rest up and get ready for the next weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
we finally got on a few fish, but they won the battle.
Yeah.
I think we got 10 in the boat, and I think had a hold of 10 or better more than that we didn't. Probably about 20. Probably about 20 to 10. Or about 20 of them got off. We put 10 in the boat. It beat all I ever seen. Once we found out what was going on as far as the right color, and it was that seemed to do their best on the copper crawl jig there, and of course that was after the moon got up later in the night there, and we started catching some more fish. But it was just you couldn't get them to the boat. I mean, it's either 2 or 3 winds or halfway to the boat, and if you did get him close to the boat, he'd still come off. And it was funny, Jeff said, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "Because it's funny. We've lost so dang many. You just last couple of weeks." I said, "It's just hilarious in a way, but you just know when you set the hook on one that you got him, and then he comes off, and ain't nothing you can do about it."
Yeah. Well, that's another thing we haven't figured out what we got to do to keep them hooked. I've tried 2 or 3 different jigs. Tried a 3/8 instead of the 1/2 ounce head. Went to the 3/8 head to lighten the thing up a little bit. Wait on it a few more seconds to get to the bottom. But thinking that would hook up better. No, that didn't help a thing. And so went back to throwing the 1/2 ounce, and you got 2 or 3 different heads with hooks in them, it's still the same thing. It just seemed like, whenever they're just going to get off. I mean, a lot of them just got off, and we don't know why or how come. They come up, you set the hook. I mean, one thump that thing hard, you set the hook good, pull him about 3 feet or so, and gone.
Gone too.
Yeah. I think the hook never touches him. It's just that head thumping him on the inside of the mouth as it comes out or something, because we missed a lot of fish. And we have about, for several weeks.
And the other week when Gary was with me there, and he was throwing that little 3/16 sinker on that Texas rig, you'd think, ain't no way they want to get off that big old hook he had. And
Yeah.
he's getting off it too.
Right. I hear you. Well, anyway, we're going to get on to some film here, and you going to show mine or yours?
Go ahead and show yours.
Show them? Okay. Put mine and Wesley's on there, Dylan, on the 6th, I guess it was. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get him back. Get another. All right, there's probably our second fish.
Well, dadgummit, Wes. We've had 5 more bites besides the 2 we've got in.
Mm-hmm.
And there he is, back in the
All
water.
right, there he goes. Get another.
All right, folks, there Wes is with fish number 3 in the boat. Got him in here and the hook fell right out of his mouth.
Yep.
All right, Wes, get another one, bud.
All right, there's Pella with her. That's what, number 4?
That's number 4, yeah.
Small fish.
Small fish, yeah.
We got
And
them
how
4
them fish got, them others been getting off after that and there got stuck as good as he did, I'll never know.
Never know. There he goes. Get another. All right, Papa's got him a nice fish there.
Number 5?
Yeah, number 5. Them fish is poor tonight for some reason.
I hear you.
Yeah, ain't the healthy fish we've been getting. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got a good picture?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, get another.
All right. Hold him back in front of you there again, like you had. Got an awful good picture right there. Yeah. That's number 6, ain't it?
Number 6.
All right. Let's get another.
All right, there's Pella with a nice fish.
Yeah. Boy, we sure have missed a lot, Wes. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get another.
Yep. We caught.
All right, I think that's 7, ain't it?
7, but
7 or 8.
The last 2 I've caught, we didn't even fool with filming them.
No.
All right.
A nice largemouth back in the water.
Yeah.
There he goes. Get another. All right, there's Papa with a nice fish.
Yeah. He's poor and slim, long.
Oh, yeah.
We get him back to the water.
There he goes.
There you go.
Get another.
That fish is sure colored up pretty, Wes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
I don't know what number that makes. I've lost count at this point.
I don't know either, but really don't matter, I don't guess.
No.
Since can't remember.
No. All right, let's get another.
Yep.
All right. There's Papa with a nice largemouth.
Yep.
All right, get him back. We'll get another.
Good fish, Mike.
All right, nice. Pretty good. Pretty good too. Yeah.
Well, there you got him. Yeah. Yeah, I believe you got him there, Mike. He swallowed that bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, he swallowed it.
Hmm.
Get up back
Bleeding.
there. Shoot for Mike.
Bleeding.
Done bleeding.
Yeah.
Son.
Better get him over the water.
Yeah, kiss my grits.
Okay. We get him off here in a minute. You got one on. You just had one on. It got off.
One off. Yeah, he got off, and that was trying to get off. Here he comes.
Hey. Large mouth.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, look at him. You big-eyed rascal.
Yeah. Large mouth.
I hooked him right through the nose, too.
Yeah. Camera's a little
Fogged up.
fogged up there. That cleaned it a little bit.
Come it. That short shank hook. He got it.
We get him off and get him back in the water, we hope.
I don't know. I got to cut the hook.
Get your weed guard back inside his mouth there.
Mm.
You might be able to turn it, I don't know. Roll it all the way to the outside one.
Mm.
Double hooked.
Hmm.
Something wrong with him. Anyway, we get him off, I hope. You ain't got your line there, you go.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank God. Sorry.
All right. Got another on here. Oh. Oh. He jumped in the net and then come out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good fish right there.
That's a good smallmouth.
Mm-hmm.
You kidding? That's a good smallmouth.
Yeah, boy. All right. How many does that make? 4?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Alright, you finally got a hold of another and lost a couple. You got another one there. He's trying to catch it. It's down here in the bottom of the boat. He's trying to catch it again. You get to catch it twice. And what was you wanting to say earlier there about the camera?
No thing. I've got. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, he's in a heck of a mess. I'm gonna go back to fishing.
Huh. Yep. Uh-oh. Buddy, I'll tell you what. I've never seen so many fish get off. Oh, yeah. There he is. Got him. Yeah, man. Good. Nice. Nice. Whoop. Let me lay him down where we can get some slack in the net. There you go. Yeah, buddy. All right. Yeah, an easy hook up there inside the jaw. All right, Mike. Back in the water. That's a good. I think that's number 8, if I'm not mistaken. 12 and 14, 15 got off.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, he jumped in there.
You got him in.
Got him in. Good thing, too.
You ain't kidding. Good thing. 'Cause he got off the hook.
He got off the hook, too.
That's the best kind to get right there. Hold still, buddy. That's yummy. Hold still. Well, you can't get their mouths open at all.
No, they don't like you to touch that lip.
Watch
You're better off dump him out
Lay
of
down
there.
there. That got
Yeah.
you. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh. Dang.
Something else, ain't
Yeah, I don't know how many we've caught. Don't have a clue. Lost count. Right at the end of the cast.
there? Yeah.
Mmm.
There you go.
Yep. There he is, Mike.
There he is, too. Back.
Big and bad. He's
Yeah.
sucking them crawdads up, buddy. Yeah. Ah, come here. Mm-hmm. Barely had him hooked, Mike.
Barely had him hooked.
Pretty good little fish.
Very good, and too.
All right, back in the water.
Yep.
There we go. We're recording now. Mike's got one hung up in the dip net. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep us in here where we need to be. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. I'll put a dew on the camera lens here. Dang, we're getting float off the spot. And you get ready for me to get him on the camera, Mike, I will. I believe you're about ready. Yeah, you got him there. Oh yeah. Yeah, back to water. All right, get you another one now, Mike. All right, there Mike is with another fish now. Yep. Yes, sir.
You don't want me to touch that lip, does he?
No, no, buddy. No, they sure don't. Get him there. Mm-mm-mm. Buddy, he's a long son of a gun. 18 inches, he won't. He's awful poor. It's right there in his jaw. There you go. Yeah, son of a gun. He'll be a flopping all over. Oh, look at that. Yeah, teaching them fish bad habits right there, Mike.
Yeah.
Huh? Now every time they get caught, they'll think they's come. Oh, let me break my button. I don't want to break your rod. Hope you didn't break that rod there then. Yeah. Ah, he's loose. He's loose. He's loose.
Yeah, he's loose.
Oh, he's loose. And gun it. He's loose.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh, Lordy, Mike.
he's getting fat and slick too.
Yeah. That's for old Bill, Mike.
Yeah,
One of them big, fat, nice slickins.
that's right.
All right, baby, you better get ready, Mike. There he is. Whoa, son.
I think he's gone.
Broke my line.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there's about all our first fish. Small fish, but we got to count him.
Yep. Yeah, we do. Yes, we've had a hold of two big ones.
Yeah.
Three big ones.
Three big ones.
And all three of them got off.
Yep. All right, let's get another one. All right, there's Papa with a little better fish.
Yeah, we're still getting a slow bite right now, Wes.
Yeah.
And I hooked him right through the nose. That's where you want to get them. They don't shake that thing when you get them in the nose. When you get them anywhere else, they'll shake it off. All right. I'll get him loose here in a minute. There we go.
There he goes. All right, let's get him back and get another one.
All right.
There he goes.
Yes.
All right, well, you pulled one of Mike's tricks, ain't you?
Yeah, I sure have. Yeah, I sure have.
Hooked into a big drum.
Yeah, that gummit. He went everywhere.
Hold on.
Get down here and get a hold of him. I just want my jig back. If I could get
There you go.
Huh? Yep. Yeah, them right there probably need to. Gonna have to have one of those too. Get that hook out of him. Let's see which way is it run. That gummit. Come here, buddy. Get a hold of you here. Hold still now. That gummit, slick boat. Well, let's see. I see. There we go. Now then, we're getting somewhere now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Boy, he wadded that thing up something fierce. All right, there's the bait.
There's the bait. Got your bait back.
All right, you got that thing on camera.
Pick him up out of there a little bit, see ya. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
Now then,
There we go.
take off.
Take off, Biggie. All right, we'll get another. Well, let's get a bass next time.
Yeah. All right, Wes connected on a small fish back here. He's had 3 or 4 good bites, but just hadn't been able to get them to the boat.
There he is.
There he is. We'll see how it goes, Wes. Let's get something going here. All right, Wes, you got another fish here. We can't help them little ones when they bite, Wes.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you just don't know.
Don't know. There he is.
Yeah, throw him back in.
Real.
What happened to her camera here? Is it fogged up or what? There it comes back. Let's see. What the devil is going on here? There we go. Yeah, we got it.
There he is.
All right, Wes, good, and back in the water. We got money everywhere. All right, I think we still got some film left, but I'm glad we cut back to us there. No, let's see, that was Wesley and I on Saturday night. That was it, yeah. Okay. Like I said, bad, slowed down. Done pretty decent on Thursday and Friday night, but Saturday night, pretty slow for Wesley and I. You know, it's just that way, Mike. I mean, it ain't nothing you can say about it. It's just that way. I mean, they slowed down on Saturday night, and a lot of it was the color of the bait that we was throwing. You got them pretty good on the copper crawl, and we just kept trying to feed them what we was throwing 2 nights before, and they didn't want it. Amount to anything.
Jeff was throwing the black and blue, and he had a hold of one on it, and then he changed up and put that copper crawl on, and took and put that black trailer on it. And when he broke it off, he had a hold of a couple of fish, and then broke it off, and I got the box out there and got him another jig out, and I got me one out and tied it home. But I put that Falcon Lake crawl on there, and he got a hold of another fish or two there and finally caught one, and I hadn't even had a bite on it. And then I changed that trailer and went with a black trailer on there. And it wasn't but just 2 or 3 casts. I had a fish on, you know.
Yeah.
It seemed like it just the least little bit of change sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Up there, and that, whether it's going to a watermelon or black or something with a touch of chartreuse or orange on it, or just any little old thing like that makes a difference. Just like when you was fishing that other one there, from the purple to the black, and or something like that, you know. It just hard to figure them out. You just have to do a lot of changing. All I know, the fish is there.
Right.
You just got to keep changing till you find something that they want.
I agree with that.
Sometimes you get close, but if you make one little subtle change on it, then you start catching a lot of them.
Right. Okay, Dylan, take us to a commercial break, will you? Okay. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, you know, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some 4-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, you know, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is a place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, rather it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Mike. Now, we've already talked about how the fish changed. Good Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday night. Like I said, they took a night off.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of activity, very little activity on the water, even when the moon was up. So, that's the deal. And you can't explain it because we don't understand it. But all we know is things wasn't the same.
No, they sure wasn't.
Either it be the wind direction changed or that kind of thing, don't know. But they definitely weren't the same as they were the 2 nights before.
No.
You just felt like, there's so much activity going on around you. You just there on Thursday and Friday night just knew they was going to bite, and they did.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
If you can't keep a hook in them, there's nothing about that you can do. They just get off. But we had a lot of bites on Thursday and Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Sure did. So that's kind of the deal. Let's talk about, before we get to your film, let's run across Reynolds Racing and Marine here. You saw the Tim's Tires. Glenn be glad to help you with boat repairs, engine repairs, that kind of thing. If you're having problems with the engine, give them a shout down there at Reynolds Racing and Marine. Also, too, if you're looking for a boat, it's got 2 or 3 new Expresses in, and still has a couple of the fiberglass boats. I think he's got some Allisons, a couple of Allisons over there, and a couple of Bullets in the Race Street over there on the satellite store there on Ray Street, going into Kingston. Be glad to let you in there and look them over, check them out. But just remember those folks when remember Reynolds Racing and Marine. If you have a engine problem or you're looking for a boat, they'd be more glad to help you. He is the Mercury rep for this area as far as a Mercury certified repair your boat. You want to get a new engine, and then he's the guy you need to talk to. So we appreciate him being the sponsor of the show. You saw Tim's Tires and IUOE, and we'll get some more up there in a few minutes. Okay, Mike. Dylan, what else you got for us? Some of Mike's film? All right, let's see what he done.
Alright, we got one here. Me and Jeff Phillips is up here again tonight. We tried them out, got our first in there. That old black hair fly. Pretty steep bank here. Anyway, he's had one strike and I've caught one. We're going to stay after them and hopefully we can catch some and do better than Steve and Wesley. You know, they've been up here the last couple of nights working at them. We'll put him back, see if we can get another. Alright, folks. Ain't much matter of that thing. Jeff's got him one there now. Nice smallie. Yeah. You take him? Yes, sir.
Maybe he can grow up.
Make him grow up a little bit. You get bigger and meaner. All right. We get back after him. All right. There he is. We're going to back up and give him any slack. Yeah, that's that on watermelon red. A little smaller. Put him back. Like I say, give him just a tad. They're gone. He's wanting off there so bad he can't stand it. Yes, what? Don't he's gonna come off there, dude. Come here. Keep flopping, you'll get out of here one of these days. I'll get him, run him down here in a minute. I said I would. He can't stand to touch that lip. All right.
You can get him over where we can see him.
Scared to death, I reckon. All right, we'll put him back. See if we can get another. We got him on there this time. Don't jump off now, you'll be back in the water.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's a nice one. Real nice one. Okay. What color is that now?
That's on that
Purple?
black and purple.
Black and purple. Okay. We get back at it. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, there you go. All right, that's a nice one. We take him all night long.
That's right.
Well, you may have got on something there. There we go. Jeff's got him one there. A nice one. Nice one, too. Yes, sir.
Boy.
That's a good one. Real good one. Yes, sir. We'll put him back, see if we can get another in here. I gotta get to the trolling motor and get my rod before it hangs up. Check it. He's coming on with it. Oh, yeah.
I'll get the clam out if I catch it.
We can catch up with him down here if we don't beat the boat. Oh, now, fish. Oh. I just want to get a hold of your lip. Picture. Lucky get him in here.
Boy, that's what you're looking for, ain't it?
Nice, real nice. Back up there and feel that belly up, get a little bit. Ah.
All right, is that it, Mike?
That's it.
Okay, that was you and Jeff Saturday night, because you
Yeah.
was with me Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, the only thing different, what you, Wesley and I are still throwing the same baits that we was on Thursday and Friday night, or Thursday night, and, with when he and I were together. And then, I was throwing pretty much the same thing on Friday night with you, and, just never did, but I did change baits 2 or 3 times there on Saturday night trying to get a bite. It just, didn't happen.
Yep.
I mean, you just fish and fish, you know, and you just don't get a bite like we were on Thursday and Friday night. So definitely there was some changes made there. We just didn't change with it, because I cut that copper crawl jig off there Thursday or Friday night when you and I went.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came back on Saturday night. That's what you all caught your fish on.
Yeah. Before, week, I think it was before, in other trips, that Falcon Lake crawl or whatever they put on there, that red looking end on it, it seemed to be doing pretty good, but Saturday night it didn't. They wouldn't even touch it until I put that black trailer on it. They wouldn't touch it at all.
Yeah.
And that first thing I caught before the moon come up, it was on that black hairfly.
Yeah.
So, that wind was blowing, they just, I think it just cut that light factor out, and fish just didn't want nothing like that. It had to be dark for some reason or another.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's about as close as I can come to what the deal was. It does change the light factor when you got a chop on the water, and they just were different. There's no doubt about it. Swapping gears here. I mean, go ahead.
Them temperature was a little bit cooler too. Changing like that.
Yeah, it was that, without a doubt. Run into Tony Gallagher this morning, and he was telling me he fished over the weekend from daylight to about noon, and he had a pretty nice sack of crappie. I think he caught 18 altogether and had 11 keepers out of them, and they was pretty nice fish, looked like.
That's good.
I should have had him to send me that picture. He's catching them 32 feet deep, he said.
Yeah.
So, there you go, Mike. If we get tired of waiting on the smallmouth, you can always go in there and fish for them crappie.
That's right. That's right.
Without a doubt, he had some pretty nice crappie in that 11 that he had. 11 keepers is what he had, and there's 4 or 5 of them pretty good.
Sherry may send you down there just to get her something to eat.
She may do it. I don't know. That's a good possibility. I'll put it that way. And if I keep losing them fish up north, I may just up and go on my set, on my own down there without being pushed into it. May just go down there and crappie fish.
Yeah.
We're going to see what goes on here. I particularly don't know about the work situation there Saturday. I may have to work, but like to get back up on north for a few hours and see what's going on. Give them another try, because
That's right.
they're still, we're just into the second week of August, and we still got several weeks to go. And we'll fish up there as long as the fish are biting until it gets cool weather.
That's right.
And So we've got a few more days to go. I don't know about the high school tournaments. As far as Wesley's concerned, we haven't heard anything about them scheduling a tournament, but that could come up any time. So we're just kind of waiting in limbo about that deal, and we'll see how that, they may call next week and say we're going to have one on a certain date, so that'll put us back to day fishing again. Or them to day fishing, not me, but this Wesley and his partner there for sure. So
Did you find out about the little tournament they was having down at
yeah, I did.
Emory?
I did. A Disney, but I can't remember it. I think it might be Darrell Disney is running that tournament down there, and they're fishing from safe light to I think 11 o'clock, and having a pretty good turnout. I mean, the place is packed.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 30 boats in that little old area right there, buddy. You've got it blocked up.
Sure do.
I mean, they're like, boys said they was parking in the tops of the trees and everything down there. I said, surely not. He said, yeah. He said, I mean, you couldn't have packed another one in there if you'd wanted to. So, but I haven't heard if it's a 3 fish limit or maybe I can get word of him somewhere and have him to call in and let us know what's going on with that.
I think the picture I seen just showed 3 fish.
Yeah, I think it's a 3 fish limit, and from safe light to 11 o'clock, I do believe. There was a time limit on it, so that's good thing. They just everybody was at work was talking about how big a crowd they had, and I said, I'm glad they had a big crowd, but there's not a whole lot of room there to have a crowd.
That's true. That's true.
Down there. So, but
I hadn't heard no results on it, but they're supposed to have been having one up off of 72 that goes up.
Above
up Paint
Tennessee,
Rock up
above Paint,
yeah,
right above
Polecat.
Polecat. Brown Slough is what we always called it, because that little old dock in there, if you remember, there was a bait store kind of right across the street from it, and I forgot that his last name was Brown, run that bait store.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just called it Brown Slough. That was Baxter Underwood and I. We were fishing together, and he was living. We'd run up there every now and then and put in, and and then naturally, our sister Vicky just lives right around the curve from that. So that's the deal. Anyway, I'll try to find out more info on that tournament there at that little Emory type situation. Do remember Tim's Tires, Edgemore Outdoors folks. Jim's, I mean, there's just a lot of business going on at Edgemore Outdoors right now. People's fishing a lot, and not a whole lot to do, Mike, but fish. So they're keeping Jim and Jeannie pretty busy over there, which is good. I'd like to see that for sure. Don't forget about the machine outside the door. Got some baits in it: red worms, night crawlers, hooks, sinkers, floaters, crankbaits, a few spinner baits, buzz baits. It's a dispenser. I mean, you put your money in there and pick the number you want, and it flops it down in the bottom, and you're ready to go fishing. So, I always thought that was a pretty slick trick. Really did. It takes care of that. If you get out there on Sunday or something and nobody open, you still get hooks and sinkers.
You go through at 4 o'clock in the morning, headed somewhere and need something.
Yeah.
They ain't open. So
there you go. Pretty handy. Got 5 minutes. Okay. Let's see. You ever want to mention Zach's rustic flags? and put the flyer up there on the screen. Dylan, will you? Have you? Okay, Zach is making the flags, different kinds, different brand. Got one representing the firemen. Blue line is the comps, white line is paramedics, green line is veterans and traditional American, and Gadsden flag, don't tread on me. So, give the gentleman a call. You can see this beautiful flag he made here behind Mike and I. Looks really good, so he's definitely got talent. And that number to call is 423-215-4963. So I'm sure he'd appreciate your business. So anyway, we're going to get off of here, and hope to see y'all back next week. Do be careful. God bless y'all, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Hey folks, here at Edgemore Outdoors, we're going to run inside and shoot some film. Don't forget Edgemore Outdoors over here on Edgemore Road. Hey folks, we're in here at Edgemore Outdoors. Man, the place has been packed with people. The reason being because this is the best sporting goods store this side of the Mississippi River. So if you want to get in here and get you something, you better come by. See Jim and Vance and Jeannie here at Edgemore Outdoors. They've got everything you might need to fish with, whether it be from a boat or from the bank or whatever. Rods, reels, the walls are lined with baits, tackle. I mean, just great store. Jim's been a sponsor of the show for a long time, and we really appreciate him and his family. And but do get by here and visit with them at Edgemore Outdoors. Live bait, just everything in the world. We'll just take a little quick stroll down through here. Jim said he was tired of seeing Vance on the TV every Thursday night, so he wanted me to get somebody besides him. I'll take that back. He didn't say that, but I thought about it. All right, Vance, what kind of special you got for us today?
Got all kinds of specials in here today.
Got all kinds of specials today. Anything in particular? Got a good sale on reels, rods?
We got some, we've been selling a bunch of these Corrados and Shimano SLX reels with the digital chips in them here lately. We got them in right and left. And
Okay.
We got a few of them right now, but it's a good reel. One of them's $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
That's guaranteed not to backlash, is that right?
Well, you need to set the reel correctly, but when you set the reel right, it is really hard to backlash them. It works really well. We tested them when they come out to make sure that everything worked good. We got them.
Okay.
And they've been going good for us here.
Good deal, Vance. And that price on that's what?
There's one of them is $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
All right. All right, Vance, we appreciate it. Folks, do get by here and visit Edgemore Outdoors. Can't go wrong. I think you'll be well satisfied once you come in the door. Just a minute. Now, Vance, what's this other reel you got here?
We've also got the new Shimano Metanium MGLs. They didn't have them in right hand. We got some left hands right now. We got the rights coming in. They're $419.99. It's the price on those.
I'm assuming that's a good price from what I've been hearing that these things run.
This is one of the top of the line.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.